Hey, what's going on? I'm Jason Manchester, and today we're tackling a question that I am asked very often, and that is, what camera do I need to become a professional photographer? Well, the answer is not that simple. There is no one-stop shop for a camera that's going to turn you into a professional photographer. You've got to learn the rules of photography, such as the exposure triangle. What does that mean? What does that do? How does that affect the outcome of my photo? You're talking about aperture, shutter speed, ISO. You have to learn those things and understand how they affect each other and the exposure and just the overall outcome of the photo that you're trying to achieve. Also, you have to learn things like leading lines. This camera's about to fall out of my lap, but you have to learn things like leading lines. So leading lines is something that when you're taking a photo, you have something in the photo that is leading the person's eye to a certain subject. You're trying to tell a story with that photo, right? And those leading lines can tell a story. Maybe it's somewhere you're getting to. Maybe it's down a long highway, right? And somebody's down at the end or halfway down the road, and they're walking away, and they have this majestic, backdrop or something. Also, you have to learn things like, where do you place your subject in the frame? You don't always place them right in the middle of the frame. It doesn't always look good. It's not always appealing. Depends on the backdrop. And what do you do with that? Do you want it to be fully blurred out? Do you want just a little bit of bokeh? Do you want a lot? All those things come into play into making your photo a great photo. But you have to learn how to achieve that type of photo. Once you start to grow and you're taking them photos every day, and take as many as you can, you need to get out there and take as many photos as possible, whether it's landscapes, it's cars, whatever the subject is. Take as many photos as you can, put them in the Lightroom and edit, and just do that every single day. That's how you get better. Once you get better like that, you're going to start to produce a type of photo that you're known for. People are going to see your style. And if you want to make money from that, that's what they're hiring you for. They're hiring you for that style. I have different styles depending on the type of year or the type of photography that I'm doing, whether it's product photography or it could be landscape, long exposure. I love long exposure. You're doing long exposure at night, I have a certain type that I like. So if you have like cars coming through the scene, you're going to wait and you're going to get the line that comes through, and it just paints this beautiful picture of what you're looking at. But it's the style that I like. I do real estate photography. I have real estate agents that contact me because they like the style of photo that I take of houses. You can achieve the look that you want by taking hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of photos. I know it sounds daunting, but you can't just go out and spend $5,000 on a camera and expect to go out and be a professional. Nobody is going to take you seriously. You have to go out, build a portfolio of whatever that is that you want to become a professional in. You got to go out and take photos of that. If it's of babies, take photos of babies as much as you can. There's people having babies all the time. If you have friends that have them, ask them if you can take photos of those babies. And yes, you may have to do it for free the first 1 or 2 times. You have to build that portfolio up, and once you do, then people are going to start calling on you and you can start making money from it. Again, it doesn't matter how much money you spend on a camera if you're starting out. Get the camera that you can afford, get the camera that you have, go out, take tons of photos, and just learn the different rules so that you can break them and get super creative with. Doesn't matter how expensive that camera is. Learn the camera inside and out. That's how you become a better photographer. And as time goes on, you're going to develop a look that people want, and next thing you know, you're starting to make money. Okay? So, with that being said, I hope you got something out of this video. If you did, please hit like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video.